All right, guys, we're jumping in here right in front of the crude oil report coming out any moment. Got about 20 seconds. We'll see the reaction. We've got the counterpunch 377 tick on the right. We've got our two spotlight trades on the left, the 0.8, 0.08, and 0.05. You could see slower one on the bottom left, faster one on the upper left. Reaction about to occur here, and there it is. Not much of a reaction. You can see it occurring now. So we're a little bit of a delayed reaction. I'm going to mark the boundary here. Now we're going to wait our 2 minutes, and then we'll start looking for trades. So you can see where the congestion zone is, and we're kind of trading right in this area in here. Making a high of 72.83 today, and now, of course, we're kind of midway between the high and the low from today's range. And now we're in the middle of the reaction range as well. All right, so this is the first trade here, but because it's a reaction trade, well, this is kind of a unique situation. I usually don't like to take the very first trade of the reaction because it's a trade of the extreme reaction, although it's such a small range. Yeah, we're going to wait. We're going to wait for the next setup after this. Hey, Perry, thank you. Thanks for the heads up on that. Yeah, I forgot to ask. Hopefully you guys can hear me and see me. Perry said you can, so great. Please don't forget to hit the like button. And in the meantime, we have the FOMC statement today. Not sure if that is playing a role in the lack of what we're seeing here, which is price action, not much of it. In other words, at least not yet. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so there's the next trade. We're going to have to adjust that, though. Long at 30. Boy, there's really no place to adjust it. Long at 36. And it's moving quickly. It's a kind of small trade. You got to go to 46 for money management, and the full target's going to be at 72.50. I wasn't prepared for that one. I don't know if you guys took it or not. That one jumped in quickly, and it now has moved to money management. So you move your stop to break even. If you grabbed it, there was enough time to take it. I just wasn't set up for it. My own fault. Got several distractions going on for me at the moment. Not like this very second moment, but I'm traveling and my laptop just wasn't set up the way I thought it was. So I looked and go, oh no, my mistake. So anyway, was unable to get to full target yet. Let me know if you got this trade. Good morning to you, Bob. Just stopped out at money management. So this was a money management trade, didn't get to its full target, so we'll look for another one. Testing the upper end of its range, which we can press this chart down. We can see that there's definitely resistance in here and now becoming support. Resistance becomes support. We'll see if we get another setup, and if the price wants to come up and test the highs of the day. If I had to venture a guess, which I don't think is really too hard to figure out, oil, I think, is getting pulled to the $75 a barrel number. At some point, we're going to see that, I would think. Maybe beyond. Yeah, good job, Perry. Nice. Well done. That's right. We have to look for another trade. It did not quite get high enough to its full target, which is sitting right on the 50-cent number. And we do have another green trade possibly setting up here. You could tell by the exhaustion dots. If we get a long bar, we're going to get a green trade, and there it is. This is going to put us up to probably 51 as an entry, unless this bar makes a new high. That does put us over the 50-cent range, the 50-cent price point, I should say. If this closes red, then yep, there it is. So 51 is the long trade. I guess you could move it to 52 to be safe. And that's going to 70. Testing the highs of the day, maybe. And the stop would be at 33. So again, 51, I did push mine to 52 just to let you know. I don't want to just get poked into this trade. I want to see it pierce it by 2 ticks, just to be a little extra cautious on this. But that's targeting 72.70, and the stop is at 72.33, and it did trigger in. So stabbed up to 53 even. Fighting with the 50-cent level. So hopefully we see a green bar up and closing above the 50-cent. And there it goes. Money management is at target 1 at 63. If we can get there, we'll move our stop to break even. See if this can come up and test the highs of the day. You don't have... Well, I haven't been following the spotlight trades. Looks like the blue trade got long, getting in sync with that one and hitting target on the 8 tick. Ironically, the slower of the 3 charts getting the job done first. And the 5 tick I didn't really look at, but it looks like it might have been a little, got long on the yellow trade, hitting money management. That one's got to get to target 2, hasn't gotten there yet. So Counterpunch is the laggard so far. Well, not really. I mean, it did get into 1 trade already too, but it just didn't hit the full target. So all 3 active. Let's see if this rally continues, maybe getting a little long in the tooth, but you got to think that high of the day might be pulling the price to see if it can make a new high or not. So the high is at 72.83. Not exactly sure when that high was reached. Way back here. Last night even. So that actually happened last night. 72.68, yeah. 72.83 happened in the pre-market last night. Counts as today's session on this chart anyway. So you can see that 50-cent number is magnetic. The price is trying to hold above it. Let's see if we can push higher here and get through this little ceiling at 55. Popping up to 56. No follow through. Not yet. Hopefully we get another push. Definitely at risk of a stop and reverse possibility as well. Yeah, but it's filtered out. So entering the chop zone and not able to get short on top of a 50 moving average like this. So you see the setup showing up gray. And Just going to hang out here and see what happens. You see these dots along the bottom of our high trend chop indicator. That's when you enter the chop zone, and it filters out, because of its position to the 50 moving average, we're filtering out any shorts where the entry is above that 50, as in this case. So trying to stay long. And that short trade would have been canceled regardless. So we could get another one at some point. But hopefully we get the buyers coming back in here to push this higher. Look at the 50-cent level just asserting its magnetism on the price still. Another trade filtered out due to the chop zone. This is looking awfully toppy in here. Unless we start closing higher, this market looks like it's heading down. So we got to stop and reverse now at 34 with our stop at 33. So we'll just put our reverse at 33 as well. And it did stop out. So 33 is the short. And that's targeting, we're going to target 18 on this. And the stop is at 53. So I think that when it failed to get higher, it was pretty clear it was going down. This isn't such a great trade because it's small. And with the 1 tick adjustment, now you only got 9 ticks to target 2. So this one's really got to go to target 3. Unfortunately, trading right back into the middle of the range of the reaction. And it just did hit target 2. And hitting money management as well. So move your stop to break even at this point, and hopefully it could stab down and get to its full target. There it is. So it hit its full target on the downside, still a couple ticks negative. So if you're trailing, you have a chance to pick up something. The failure to get higher leading to the strong move lower. Just couldn't get a good setup. Unless, maybe grabbing one of these gray trades. This one here would have been obviously better, but it is what it is. We got the green one. Now it's diving low. Failure to get higher leads to the strong move lower. And there it is. 72.31 now is the stop. $72.27. And now the stop has moved again to 23, 72.23. And now 21, move your stop to 21. Let's see if we can get another push lower. Still trading back up into the range of the reaction from the report. Which is what this space is here. We don't need that anymore. Yeah, so stops at 72.21. We'll see if we can make another move down. No, we couldn't, so it just stopped out. And trading right back up into the middle of the reaction range yet again. So that's all she wrote, guys. Had a break-even trade, had a losing trade, had a small winning trade, maybe a couple ticks negative still, if you grabbed all those. But we're going to wrap this up. It's the Fed statement day, and we don't want to get too rambunctious with this session. If you guys want to take another trade, you certainly can. But I'm going to call this one over at this point. So hope you enjoyed the session. Don't forget, John will be here tomorrow and next week. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great day, everybody.